Welcome back to Mecha Mondays, and for today's video, I'm doing a request courtesy of YouTube user Sono. So, what happens when you mix Batman with giant robots? That's right, you get the Big O. Originally airing back in 1999, Big O is a show about Bruce Wayne, Roger Smith, a top-dollar negotiator who takes on the toughest cases throughout the mysterious world of Paradigm City. When things get dangerous, he pilots a mecha, or Megaduce as the show calls him, known as the Big O. But there's more than meets the eye than just giant robots in this show. With the help of his loyal butler Norman and android sidekick Dorothy, it's up to Roger to uncover a 40-year-long mystery that left Paradigm City and all of its inhabitants with a severe case of amnesia. Now with that summary out of the way, I just gotta take a quick minute to appreciate the artistic design of Big O. Like many others, I grew up watching shows like Dragon Ball Z and Gundam Wing on Toonami. The style of Big O was unlike any anime I had seen before. The creators were clearly influenced by the Art Deco style of the 1930s and 40s, as well as elements of classic film noir, and of course, super robot shows like Giant Robo and Mazinger. Now, I mentioned earlier that Big O has a lot in common with Batman, and I wasn't joking. When I first watched this show back in 2001, I actually thought I was watching an episode of Batman the Animated Series for a split second. Like the caped crusader before him, Roger is both a playboy and a detective. However, instead of donning a superhero costume, Roger jumps into a giant robot to fight injustice. They both have resourceful butlers, friends in law enforcement, large front-end cars, and even grappling hooks. Whew, that's enough about Batman. Now for some fun facts.
My name is Roger Smith.
If you're watching the English dub like I did, you'll notice right away that Roger is voiced by none other than Steve Bloom of Cowboy Bebop fame.
Soldano haggled over the money.
Oh, and this villain over here is voiced by Bob Buchholz, who you might know best as Gene from Outlaw Star. So yeah, Gene Starwind and Spike Spiegel are basically having a conversation right now. When the show aired in Japan back in 1999, it was poorly received by viewers, and its first season only lasted 13 episodes. It's actually the show's international release that saved the show from total cancellation, making way for an additional 13 episodes in 2003. So, if you were watching this show back on Cartoon Network in 2001, go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. The show's primary setting, Paradigm City, is actually rumored to be a futuristic New York City. This isn't a spoiler or anything because the show makes numerous references to things like the Hudson River and the abandoned subway system. The show's opening music was heavily influenced by the Flash Gordon song written by Queen for the 1980 film Flash Gordon. Don't believe me? Just check it out for yourself. Well, mech fans, that's all I've got for you today. If you want to see a show that's got style, substance, and mecha, of course, check out Big O. It's like the fine wine of giant robot entertainment. Catch you next time.